Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So in a previous video I showed you a very simple but profitable trading strategy that's used by many forex mentors that I know, and I described that strategy as what they do first is when they start their trading day, they first of all build a bias for that day. Either they are looking for buys or they are looking for sales for that particular day. So not to cherry pick, but I'm just going to use this as an example, this part as an example. I'm not trying, well, you can say I'm cherry picking, but anyway, I'm just trying to illustrate the strategy. So the strategy as it goes here, we are on the 4 hour time frame on Euro USD. Maybe let's just go to daily. So what you do first is you first of all analyze your chart so that you get a bias for the day. For example, here the trend has just been bearish, so your bias will be bearish. Here it has been bullish, it has been a retracement, so you'll be bullish. Here it has been bearish, so your overall bias is bearish. So how do you maximize your bias? Let's say you are going to be correct. uh, so instead of having just one trade here, just a sell trade here, just one sell trade, let me zoom in a bit. So instead of just having one sell trade there, what you find is most mentors, they usually capitalize on the movement and can have hundreds of small trades riding that movement down, and that's how they stack their trades. That's basically how they stack their trades. Some of them, they do it manually. So after doing analysis on a higher time frame like this, what they do is they drop down to the 5 minute. Unfortunately, I've moved away from that, but anyway, let's say you were at this level and you expected price to drop down to this level. What you do then is obviously you're going to be stacking many cells. You're going to be like taking cells like nobody's business. As long as your account can handle it, you are going to be what, taking cells all the way until we reach this point. So what they do is they do that sometimes manually. They do that sometimes manually on the lower time frames, and sometimes they also actually have some robots that they can use. So today we are just going to create a simple robot that we can use because we are lazy. We don't want to do this manually. So one technique to do this is, let's say on the daily, you obviously analyze that we are going to drop from this level to this level. Now what you probably are going to do is you are going to hunt for every bearish candle. You are going to hunt for every bearish candle, or alternatively you can use what, the bullish candles, so that you try to get a better entry. So for example, instead of selling at the bottom of this bearish candle, you would then sell at the close of this what, bullish candle. You would sell, not buy. You would sell at the close of the bullish candle, which will be right about there, which kind of gives you a better entry price than selling at the close of the bearish candles. So it's really up to you to decide which approach you want to use really. So either you use the bearish candles, or you use uh, the bullish candles, but all the same you are looking for only sales. In this scenario, you are only looking for sell trades in this scenario, because we are expecting price to drop from this level to this level. So instead of doing it manually, because if we're going to use bullish candles, we would sell here, take another sell there, take another sell there, take another sell there, 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 another sell. You get the picture. It'll be like frustrating for you. Maybe you have to spend the whole day just looking at your chart, just taking sales, 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 sales. How about we just create something that can basically take these sales for us? We don't want to just look at our charts and take these sales. We expect price to drop. Maybe we can make something that can take our sales for us. So we're just going to do that in FX Dreamer and use that simple strategy. So let's go to FX Dreamer. Now, when we're in FX Dreamer, obviously we are going to try to do this once per bar. So we are going to first of all take the once per bar. I apologize, I got interrupted there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to time filters, then we are going to drag once per bar. We just want to look for a signal once per bar. We don't want to take 1,000 trades on a single bar, so we're going to take only one trade per bar. Now after that, we are going to go for conditions. We are going to go for conditions where is, I don't want to, we can use various signals. Instead of conditions, you can use various signals. So go to various signals. Now, you are going to decide whether in this scenario, whether you want, we said there are two approaches. You can use the bearish candles and you sell. At the every bearish candle you sell, every bearish candle you sell, every bearish candle you sell. Or you can use the bullish candles to try and get a better entry, a better sell entry, because you then be entering at the top. So maybe let's just use the bullish candles. So we go back to our FX Dreamer and we are going to set the condition for what? For the sales using the bullish candle. So we are going to take our bullish candle and we just put it there, and we are going to link it like that. So the moment we have a bullish candle, we are going to sell. We are going to sell. The opposite in this scenario, in this example, will also be true. The moment we have a bearish candle, let's say we are looking for buys. The moment we have a bearish candle, we are going to buy, because overall, the idea of this strategy is that overall you are expecting that these trades are going to move in this direction, so you are not worried about the drawdown. That's why we are not going to add any stop losses or trailing stops or anything. What we are going to do is we are going to stack as many trades as possible, as many trades as our account can handle, and then we are going to close our robot. We are going to stop our robot the moment we reach around this zone. Then we start the same thing again. If we come to this area, if we come to this zone and we expect price to push up this direction, then we tell our robot to only what? To only start buying. So we are not worried about drawdowns. That's why you want to use the bare minimum lot size. So here, if we go in here, double click, we are going to use the bare minimum lot size that's allowed by your broker. For some it's 0.01, for some it's 0.1, depending on the account type. Here we're just going to keep the stop loss at 0. Maybe you want to put TP if you are afraid of maybe things turning against you, or maybe if you want to build margin, so that you close some profitable trades, so that you help build on the margin that you have in your account. So maybe you might want to put a stop loss, let's say I don't know. You can always do this so that you can always change it on MetaTrader 4 side without coming back to FX Dreamer. So maybe let's say 100 pips. If the trades touch 100 pips, you just want to close them and you want to take some money off the table. It also helps to build the margin that's in your account so that you are able to stake onto more trades. So we double click again and we go in there, same deal. We just say 100 and we tick that. And if I'm moving too fast, speaking too fast, I apologize. I'm trying to make these videos too short because you guys, you don't like watching very long videos. So yeah, you can always rewind and you can go over this again. Then we update. So this approach that we just programmed is in the situation where here we are expecting price to move from this zone, maybe and until this zone. So at the close of every bearish candle, we want a buy, a buy, because that's kind of a best price there. Because overall, even if it continues to do this, overall we are expecting it to do that. So our trades, we are not worried about drawdown. So and every bearish candle like that, we are taking a buy. We are going to take a buy again on that one, and we are going to take a buy on that one. We are going to take a buy on every bearish candle. That's the approach that we have adopted in this example. So you can see how the trades start to stake, and obviously if your account is not does not have enough money to handle this, then you probably are going to be worrying. But this is how it's going to start to probably look if if we plug the robot in, and it's going to go on and on and on until we reach this level. Then you can stop the robot and just close out all these trades and you bank your money. So yeah, that's the gist of the strategy, and this is how you can basically turn it into a robot. Then you just have to come here and let's rename it something fancy. What can we rename it? Something fancy. I don't know. You give me a suggestion in the comment section below. I'll just leave it blank there. And then you can You can say done, and you can download the executable file there. And you can download the source code there. Then you can basically call the robot whatever you want. So you have the choice of either using the bull candle for buys and the bearish candle for sells, or you can use the bull candles for sells so that you try and get a better price, and the bearish candles for buys so that you try to catch a better price for your entries. So yeah, this is the strategy. Otherwise, guys, I will check you out in the next videos. Bye.